All right. So I just felt this need to do a separate video regarding the red card pandemic. Yes, I call it a pandemic that has been ravaging Chelsea's season. It's no longer news now. Everybody knows. Some people say they refer to us as red card FC. That is how bad we have gotten this season with those red cards. While we are battling with 10 red cards on top our head this season, including manager. Enzo Maresca had a red card too before he left. Crazy situation. While we are battling with 10 red cards to different members of the team, nobody don't collect two. Every red card is on top one person head. It's not normal. It's like they know they learn. Nobody learns from each other's mistake. Instead, if you mess up today, I will ensure that tomorrow is my turn to mess up. Then another person will ensure that next tomorrow is their turn. That's why I am angry at the inconsistency and above all the age of these players. I don't know if they are going to give award of the youngest team of the season at the end of the season because it doesn't make sense. Every day you hear Chelsea are the team that put out the youngest team throughout the season. What are we going to achieve with that young team? And that age of those players now is costing us dearly because if we have matured minds in that team, senior players in that team who has experienced a lot in the game, we are not going to be making the same mistakes repeatedly. It's not possible. This one go dey mess up like this. There is nobody, there is no senior figure to caution them. Instead, they go use am laugh, and the next minute, another person go do the same thing. The season is just, this is just March, and we have 10 red cards already. Mind you, there are teams that have not seen one red card this season. Oh. Arsenal, I don't think Arsenal have seen any red card this season. Not one. Oh. I don't think City has seen any red card this season. Oh. I think the only red card Liverpool has is one, the one Ekitike took that last early in the season. I think the only red card Man United has is one, the one Casemiro got against Chelsea. All the top teams, their disciplinary record is clean, neat. He reached my club. I don't know if they are going to give red card the year at the end of the season. Name them: Malo Gusto, Cucurella, Fofana, Chaloba, Sanchez, who again? Caicedo, Neto, Enzo Maresca, who again don't collect? 10 of them. Joao Pedro and Delap. 10 of them. And I'm very, very sure that we are not done yet. Before this season go finish, before May, that the season will come to a conclusion, we are going to pack like at least extra 4 or 5 more red cards before season go finish. Because these players don't learn. And the lack of remorse they display anytime they do all these things, that's another thing that breaks my heart. The other day, it was Fofana, red card, and he was smiling off the pitch. Then yesterday, it was Pedro Neto. I even heard that he said he was not aware that he had a yellow. Somebody that was arguing with referee after Arsenal's goal, and then the referee had to give him a yellow card, said that he was not aware. Allegedly, I'm not sure that he said that, but I've gotten the reports that Pedro Neto said he had no idea that he was already on a yellow. If you are on a pitch and you got a yellow card and you forgot that you had a yellow card, that shows how irresponsible you are. That shows how unserious you are. To forget you are on a yellow card, it's even better that you shut your mouth. We don't know why you got the yellow. But telling us that you were unaware that you got an initial yellow before going into that tackle that led to the red card, that shows that you are a very unserious person. And then after the card, after confronting the referee, he started smiling off. Now that one, they vex me pass. For how long are we going to continue like this? I've said it. End of the season, when it's time to bring in new players, I beg those sporting directors, 3 heads put together that cannot do something and do it well, let them bring serious heads, senior men, matured minds. We are not going to win any awards by having the youngest team. I beg. We've had a lot of them, and we are not getting anything out of these players. The same mistake reoccurring every time is not a good sign. There is no sign of improvement There is no sign of growth. It's actually high time that the club places like a fine or something on these red card things. Anything to reduce the red cards that we get, anything to reduce it. Place a fine, do something about it, so that they will have it at the back of their mind that there is actually a repercussion if I eventually mess up, lose concentration in games, or go into nasty tackles. 10 of these red cards that we've had this season, 4 of them are straight red cards. I think the one Cucurella got is a straight red card. Sanchez, straight red card. Who's Chaloba, straight red card. Who else got a straight red card this season? I can't remember the 4th person that has a straight red card. The rest of them are double yellows, double yellows. And you know the funny part? Some of these double yellows, their initial yellow cards are not usually tackles. So their initial yellow cards are usually arguments, kicking away the ball, arguing with referee, dissent. They are not usually tackles. Then when they get the second ones, now then they go to commit one useless foul, avoidable fouls for that matter. Places where they are not even supposed to go into challenges. Now there they see them. After they don't collect yellow card, now there they see them. These players has made me, anytime Chelsea they play like this, and one person mistakenly collects yellow card in the first half, my mind no dey rest until that match finish, because there is a high chance that particular player with a yellow card from the first half will end up not finishing that game, thereby putting this team in a very, very difficult situation. Tell me one game that we have been able to win with a red card this season, apart from the Nottingham Forest game that we were already getting 3-0 ahead before Malo Gusto got his own red card. And then I think the Benfica match in the Champions League where Joao Pedro got his own red card. These are the 2 games we have been able to win with red cards, because the game was already done. Every other game with red card this season is either we are losing it or we draw. In most cases, na loss itself. I think it's only the one against Burnley and the one against Arsenal. That was where we ended up with draws. And it's crazy. This is like, if you know that you are not good like in managing games, the least you can do is to ensure that you have complete players in the pitch. Our managers, both Enzo Maresca and even this one, they have not been good with game management, especially in the second half, seeing out games. That's the only explanation why we drew the game against Leeds United after taking a 2-0 lead until the 60-something minutes. That's also the explanation why we drew this one against Burnley. I'm not even going to go into the Enzo Maresca era. So something needs to be done about this red card, and needs to be done very fast. The season is already like heading towards an end. If they are not able to manage the remaining of this season, you see next season, they should do meeting, do anything, bring in a disciplinary coach or someone that will talk sense into them, or place some rules with better repercussions, so that you have it at the back of your mind that there are certain things I'm not supposed to be doing. Think properly before you act on the pitch. It's like I said, they know they give award for all these things. 10 red cards in a season in the whole of Europe, nobody don't get them. Not just in the top 5 leagues, in the whole of Europe, whether top 5 league or non-top 5 league. When we no get Sergio Ramos for our team, we no get Gattuso for our team, we no get Joey Barton for our team, we no get Antonio Rudiger for our team. All those people will be say we know them for being aggressive. We have none of them in our team yet. We are gathering red cards up and down like say na food. Anyways, like this, we have Aston Villa next, and I think the first thing that the manager should even bring to the table before putting out his formation or team tactics is to warn them sternly. Ensure you are not sent off in this game, because that's usually where our problems start. The moment we get red carded, person leave the pitch, the next thing opponents go knock us. So please, disciplinary level high. Don't go into rash challenges, stupid decision makings on the pitch. No, una don't try. Thank you very much. Please do subscribe to the channel, like the video, drop your comments on your thoughts about this red cards that Chelsea has been getting this season, and tell me what you feel like the club should do about these red cards, and so that the players can actually learn. Thank you.